Hey everyone, Shabby here and welcome back to the Youth Squad Legends. It's a big one today, it's finally happened. We have got our last video ever, hopefully, in League 2. Right, I did slightly more off camera than I said I was going to. We actually did 4 matches rather than the 3, but I will explain that a little bit later on. So first of all, we got a 3-1 win away at Crawley, followed by a 1-1 draw away at Newport, a 2-1 win at home at Rochdale, and then a 3-1 win away at Carlisle, or Carlisle if you want to use the Latin term. Anyway, this episode then we will have a home game against Lincoln and a final game against Exeter. If we want to have a look at the league quickly, there we go. We are 10 points in the top 3, which means we're definitely going to get automatic promotion, and we are 4 points clear of second place Yeovil Town. So a win in this game against Lincoln will see us win the league. Be fantastic. First of all, though, we've got my favourite time of the month, which is, of course, Youth Scout time. Right, do we have any big names we can bring in to help us out next season? So far, not on the Northern Irish side. Pretty pants stuff. Jerry Deary, 74. You see, he could be up to... We never get any luck with these. We always get close to the overall low side. So this guy could be 54 to 72 currently. We are going to take him because he does have a good potential. Do we want to just continue scouting you? I feel like yes, because you are a goalkeeper. So we're just going to continue scouting you. We've got enough goalkeepers anyway. Right, next up then we have got Scotland. Peterson. You know what? Just because of your overall current ability, I don't think we're going to bother with Arthur Peterson. You, though, 71 to 91, 73 to 94 goalkeeper, 73 to 93. That's a lot of good Scottish players here, isn't there? Aidan McDonald, you can go. Patrick Young, I think for your overall current ability, you can go. My God, Scotland's done as well this month, hasn't it? Very, very well. I mean, all of these players are really good. I feel like the only one that I'm going to take now, we'll leave the rest to be scouted. I'm going to take just Shane Taylor because the chance he could be a centre-back. The rest we'll have a look at next month. Because I know our youth squad is pretty full at the moment. So I want to wait and see what happens. And then, what's the other one? I'm missing one. Oh, don't tell me he's finished and we didn't notice. Oh no! Have I missed an entire month of Republic of Ireland scouting? You bloody well have as well. What's the date today then? It is the... We're currently on the 24th. So it's going to be a little bit later than the other ones. That's not too much of a problem. I can't believe I missed that. Can't believe I missed that. Right, so we want to go... Nope. We want to go Republic of Ireland for another 9 months. Should we look for everyone or should we look for... We could look for defensively minded or... Let's just keep going for everyone. I mean, I would like to get some more defensive players, but we'll just go for everyone, won't we? Right, there we go. So now we will go straight into our... Let's have a quick check of those players who signed up first, actually. So who did we bring in? We brought in... Bottom maybe? Logan Morrison? Are you the one we brought in? Oliver Nicholson? I can't remember who it was we brought in, but obviously they weren't that great because... No, they can't have been that great then, could they? Ian Campbell's up to a 63 now, though. We had that player who was 58 to 72, didn't we? And obviously... I can't remember who it was. Jerry Deary, that was it. He could have been 58 to 72 and he's exactly 58. We never get luck with those at all. Never. Let's just hope his potential works out nicely. Anyway, Lincoln awaits. Let's get straight into it. And here we go then at home to Lincoln. I didn't remember to show you the team, did I? We have gone for the team that does have Fitzpatrick up front with Moran, Ender Cunningham, and of course Kennedy at right back. Of course, if we win this game, what a start that is. What a freaking start that is. We're 1-0 up. I was just saying, if we win this game, we will win League 2. We've started off very, very strong there with that goal by Ender Cunningham. creeping in at the far post and volleying it home. What a start. What a freaking start. Kennedy that was down the right-hand side. Great early cross. Cunningham with the run. Defence wasn't great and Cunningham volleys at home. Just the progression of these players over the last couple of seasons has really been fantastic, hasn't it? I mean, that's something he never would have finished last season. And he hasn't even been great that season, to be honest. He's been pretty good. He's been getting there. But that is the goal we needed. And if we can hold on to this lead now, League 2 will be in our hands. We might even lift it today. That's only his 4th goal of the season, Ender Cunningham. He's going to have to try and add to that next year, I think. Oh! Lincoln. I may have been a bit underestimating my opponents. That's the words I'm looking for. That was a pretty cracking goal, actually, in fairness. Out of nowhere, really. My poor defending helps, obviously, but that first time hit, swinging in towards a goal, was very impressive. Well done, then. Well done. Lincoln, they're back to 1-1. It's the first time they've really been out of their half, to be honest with you, but John Akinde gets the goal. John Akinde. O'Connor. White. Cunningham back across to White. Oh, he had to do better there. Staunton. Into the middle. Cunningham. There we go. Ender Cunningham puts it in the back of the net. It was a bit of a convoluted goal, but it's in and it counted. Ender Cunningham. He had 3 goals before today's match, and now he has 5. 2 goals in the first half. He needed this, I think, to boost himself up a bit. Because at the end of this episode, we are going to have a bit of a end of season report. We are going to decide maybe on some players that will be leaving the club in the summer. And some that will go out on loan. I don't know, I'm happy with the way I do things with having the 2 teams, but at the same time, I feel like maybe having a first team might be more beneficial, but I don't know. But either way, Ender Cunningham needs to impress, because so far it's not been the best season for him, is it? It's been left behind by some of the other goal scorers. But there we go, 2-1. Fanning, great ball, finding Staunton. Staunton finds Ender Cunningham. Cuts back inside. Cunningham with the shot, saved by Vickers. Of course, he is on a hat-trick, just looking desperately for that last-minute hat-trick goal to double his season tally if he got a hat-trick here today. But there's the full-time whistle. Just the 2 then for Ender Cunningham. But that, ladies and gentlemen, does mean that Bray Wanderers are the champions of League 2. League 1 football is going to be our target next season. But you know what? With the team that we have and the current abilities and potentials we have, we're going to walk into League 1 now as one of the favourites. Like I said last season, not getting promoted last season up to League 1, I think was probably a really good thing for us. I think it gave us a chance to have the extra season just to build our guys up. And now, our team is going to be pretty good and pretty close to walking straight into League 1 and potentially going for back-to-back promotions. There we go. The green ribbons are tied nicely on the trophy. As it is going to be Ender Cunningham, the man who scored 2 goals today. It's not Ender Cunningham, actually. Who's that? Who is that? Is that O'Connor? That might be O'Connor, you know. There's Johnson beside him, so it's not Johnson. Ender Cunningham's to the side. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I think it's O'Connor, you know. Either way, we're the champions! It's Rafferty. Luke Rafferty, of course it is. That trophy's massive. We are the champions, my friend. Bow, bow, bow. There we go. Winners of League 2. Heading up to League 1 with our team of Regen legends. It's been a good season this year. Enda Cunningham, of course, now playing for the Irish national side. As is O'Connor, the goalkeeper. Don't know if they actually got an appearance or they just got called up to the squad, but either way. We might look at trying to get the Ireland job next year. Of course, we can buy it in the catalogue we want to, but might give it one more year for the players to progress a little bit more. But then again, our team is probably better than a lot of the Irish players, aren't they, really? Once we get our players into the low to mid-70s, we're probably going to be enough to actually fill the Ireland squad up. But either way, well done. Champions. Championi, Championi. 2 goals for Enda Cunningham. Right, so we're going to finish things off. And we're going to go into our last game of the season. Now, we're going to have a youth squad update, I believe, first. Here we go then, youth squad monthly update. Let's see if we can get some good news. Then Ian Campbell. Ah, here we go. 64 current. He's gone up another one. So 64 current ability, 84 to 94 potential. He looks like he could be a great one to bring up in the summer. Philip McGuinness, 85 to 91. Fantastic. 59 current, but he's still 15. Ian Moran, 84 to 90 potential right back. 60 rated already. That's pretty good. Ian Campbell, 83 to 89. 61 rated. Again, only 15 though. Luke O'Carroll, CDM, 74 to 92. 52 current. We need a lot more idea about him, don't we, really? Brendan Dunphy, the goalkeeper, 62 current, 76 to 94. Jerry Deary, 58. He looks so good stuff, didn't he? And now he's going to be released because that's not good enough for us. Barry Murphy, 81 to 94, centre midfielder, only 15 years old though. Shane Taylor is a centre back, 68 to 88. 50 current, I'm sorry, but I know I wanted more centre backs, but you're just not going to be good enough. Kevin Brennan, 15-year-old right midfielder, 83 to 93, 50 current. James O'Donnell, left midfielder, 81 to 91 potential with a 54 currents. Ah, here we go. Richard O'Donnell, 81 to 91 potential centre-back, 52 current. He looks pretty good. Ben Graham, 52 current, 77 to 91. Oliver Nicholson, 53 current, 81 to 91. And finally, Logan Morrison, 55 current, 80 to 90. Now, I would hope that we get some more. Like, Ian Campbell is good enough, I think, to be brought up in the summer. As is McGuinness. Probably Ian Campbell if he gets high enough. And Ian Moran. I think anybody who's like above 80 for definite, we will probably look to bring up. Which is quite a few. But I would hope to get some more information. Of course, we do probably have another couple of months maybe before the end of the season. So we'll be able to have a look at that. But our final game of the season is upon us then. I think I might go for a bit of a mixed team, you know. I think this one is pretty... So this one... right, I would change it slightly though. I thought Barry Ennis was a right... He is a right mid, okay. So Barry Ennis comes in there. Pierce Campbell comes in at... left mid. Where's Pierce Campbell? I missed Pierce Campbell? I must have missed Pierce Campbell. I'm genuinely missing Pierce Campbell. O'Leary, Brady, Ennis, Staunton, Gallagher, McGee, Kelly, Murphy, Fanning, Kennedy. Campbell, there he is, Pierce Campbell. So that is our strongest free attacking 270 midfielders now. Wow, there's 7. We really are getting close to 70s now. I mean, that's pretty strong, isn't it, really? Of course, Cunningham's going to have to come out because he's got a slight injury. But there we go. I think that's a pretty strong team to finish the season with. It's our best 11, I believe, at this point in time. Maybe just Patrick... Should we put Patrick Kelly as a striker? Yeah, go on then. Let's do that. Patrick Kelly as a striker. That's our strongest lineup we can put out at this point in time, I think. Still centre-back is our weak spot, but I think as we move forward we can improve that. But that's going to be looking pretty damn good going into our League One season. Right, let's save that team and let's take up our final game of the season. I could have taken a chance to play a lot of youngsters, but no, I'm going to play our strongest possible team and see if we can get a few guys an extra couple of goals. As you can see, we've won the league now. We're 6 points ahead of Yeovil, and this is the final game of the season against Exeter City, who are 4th no matter what. So let's go. Here we go, Staunton bringing the ball forward. Here's O'Connor. Kelly finds Pierce Campbell. He's missed so much of this season, but does put the ball in the back of the net. Another early goal for Bray Wanderers. I'm so glad to see Pierce Campbell scoring goals. I mean, he's lost so much of the season due to injury. Only came in back in about February time. And he is obviously one of our highest potential players with an over 90 potential. And proven himself why there with that lovely little outside of the left boot finish there. Is that left boot? Yeah, left boot, yeah. Good time. Doesn't help with the keeper in his eyes shut, does it really? But there you go. Pierce Campbell gets his third goal of the season, so he's not done too bad. Because then he only came back in when he did. He's starting to get back in the goals. I'm hoping for a big, strong victory here to end the season, you know. Let's really impress people. Let's make League One worry about our impending arrival. Here we go, Staunton. O'Connor. Finding Patrick Kelly. Finds the back of the net 15 minutes in. And we are leading 2-0. Patrick Kelly was our top goal scorer last season. Found it a bit more difficult this year, playing that cam role. He's been overshone by the two main strikers in Dare Cunningham and Fitzpatrick. But playing as a striker today, he's managed to find the back of the net there. 68 rated now he is. So he should hopefully hit 70 early next season as well, which will make him very effective. And I don't know, I'll have to have a look. I'm going to have a bit of a dig through the team off camera after this episode. This episode we will, we'll do after this match, we'll do a bit of a squad report. That's Patrick Kelly's first goal of the season. Wow. I wasn't wrong when I said he struggled this year. Yeah, I'll do a bit of a squad report at the end of this season after this video, or at the end of this video, shall I say. And then we'll have a look through and see maybe if there's a few players that we will look to move on in the summer. Give the squad a bit more place. Oh my god, O'Connor, how have you missed that? How have you missed that, O'Connor? That was an absolute gift. I mean, you should have played it into the middle, really, but my word. Yeah, we'll do that at the end of this video, and then, yeah, we'll just have a look and see if there's anyone that will be moving on in the summer and freeing some space up for somebody else, and we'll have some of the younger players going out on loan. So I think it's going to be an interesting league next year, and Patrick Kelly, we'll have to have a look at his potential. I mean, when he first came into the team, his potential wasn't massive. We took him quite early in his career. His potential was 75 to 93, so pretty open. We don't quite know. He could be fantastic. He could be pretty poor. We don't really know as of yet, but he's played well today so far, but only one goal all season. Is that good enough for our attacking midfielder? Pierce Campbell. Pierce Campbell. Oh, Pierce Campbell. Patrick Kelly. Oh, he's been outstrengthed. But Pierce Campbell, what a run. Ennis. That ball over the top. It's everywhere. It's Pierce Campbell. He scored. How on earth has that gone in? That was such a mess. That was. I think the two defenders ran into each other. But Pierce Campbell does not mind at all. There he is, knocking the ball into the back of the net. And that is showing how much we've missed this guy this season. Look at that. Ball over the top. The defender missed it. And Pierce Campbell just volleyed it into the back of the net. It was weird as hell, that goal. I wasn't expecting to get on that at all. And I thought it might have even been a foul when the guy went over. But no. Pierce Campbell finds the back of the net. And Pierce Campbell is on a hat-trick. Is that his fourth goal of the season now then? Yeah, okay. So he's scored four times the amount of goals as Patrick Kelly has. And Kelly's been in all season. He's almost scored the same amount as Ender Cunningham as well. And Ender Cunningham's been in all season. Handball. Here's Kelly. Out wide, finding Joseph Staunton. Staunton's ball in. It's beautiful. And Pierce Campbell has his hat-trick. This time with the head. That wasn't the perfect hat-trick, was it? I think it was, you know. Is that the perfect hat-trick? His first goal was with his left foot. His first goal was with his head. Was his second goal with the right foot? I think it might have been, you know. I think Pierce Campbell scored the perfect hat-trick here today. One left foot, one right foot, one header. It's a great goal, isn't it? And Pierce Campbell's up to 5 goals now for the season. I mean, we haven't played our strongest team in any league game so far this season. We've been mixing and matching between A and B to try and keep everyone happy and trying to keep the progression of everyone moving forward. But this just shows how strong our strongest team actually is. 4-0 up against a team that were 4th in the league, and there's still 40 minutes left of this game. I feel a Burton Albion coming on here. I mean, look at that. Look, we're through again. Pierce Campbell again. Pierce Campbell blocked. Well done. Barry Ennis is Pierce Campbell. Campbell! There we go. It's his 4th goal of the game. And it's 5-0 to Bray Wanderers. I said I wanted a strong performance here. I wanted to frighten the pants off of the League One teams about our impending arrival. And so far, we're doing that. Pierce Campbell now 4 goals in this game. 4 freaking goals. We're going to bring on Brendan Gillespie to replace Endo O'Connor, who's knackered. But there we go. Pierce Campbell's 4 for the day. That puts him up to 6 for the season, I believe. Which is going to put him quite high up in the goal scoring charts. We put about 5th or 6th for the season, which is incredible considering he's missed 3/4 of it. Imagine how good he's going to be next year. Oh my god, the heads of Exeter have dropped as we steal the ball from the defender, Patrick Kelly. Oh my god, Patrick Kelly. That's why you've scored no goals this year, mate. Look at that, it was poor. So Exeter bring... Oh no, they don't bring the ball out. Cunningham cuts it out. Oh, it's a terrible pass. Boateng forward. Referee's got to blow the whistle any second now by the looks of it. There we go. A 5-0 away victory on the last day of the season. Wraps up the season nicely. Pierce Campbell. 6 shots, 4 goals. This man was absolutely on it today. Showed us exactly what we missed for a large portion of this season while he was out injured. Imagine what rating he would be if he weren't out injured. I mean, he's 68 now and he's missed an entire season's worth of progression. It's crazy, really, isn't it? But obviously, I know who's going to get man of the match. Yes, Pierce Campbell with his 4 goals. Patrick Kelly got a 9.6. So goals, 1 for Kelly, 4 for Campbell, and that was it. It was a 5-0, wasn't it? Yeah. Assists then, 1 for Kelly, 1 for Ennis, 1 for Staunton, 1 for Ender O'Connor. It's a pretty good game. A great way to sign off this season. A great way to finish off in League 2. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Right, we're going to have a quick look at the squad. So that's what we're going to do. Instead of playing a third match this episode, we're going to have our end of season review. And we're also going to knock out the training quickly, just to try and get these players. I'm going to take McGee out now because he's already over 60. I want to try and get somebody else over 60. Joseph Staunton. I think I'm going to sell Joseph Staunton anyway, to be honest. I don't really want 2 players with the same name, so unfortunately Joseph Staunton's going to get sold. Connor Brady. O'Leary's already in. Let's go for Brady. We want to try and get him up as quickly as we can. Right, here we go. Oh, well, McGee's already... McGee was in there twice. Oh, God, okay. Need to replace McGee then. Right. So. Squad hub. Here we go. So, let's have a look first at our highest rated players. We have got 4 players rated at 70. They are Liam O'Connor with a potentially something special, which means 90 plus. Barry Boyce, an exciting prospect, which means 85 plus. Pierce Ennis, an exciting prospect, 85 plus. And Luke Rafferty, an exciting prospect, which is 85 plus. We've also got Ender Cunningham, who's showing great potential. That's 80 to 85. He's currently 69. Pierce Campbell, currently 69. He's got up 3 stat points this season anyway, even though his injury. And he has going to be 90 plus potential. Staunton up 6 points this season to 69. Again, an exciting prospect, which is 85 plus. Barry Ennis up 6 points to 69 and 90 plus potential. Patrick Kelly showing great potential, which is 85 plus then, isn't it? Oh, Patrick Kelly will be kept then. Ender O'Connor 90 plus, of course, up 3 points to a 68. Ian Cunningham, exciting. I'm getting confused now. What is there? Showing great potential. I think showing great potential is 80 plus. Exciting prospect is 85 plus. And special is 90 plus. Here we go. Alright, Patrick Kelly. Ender O'Connor, the Cam special, free up. Ian Cunningham, left back and centre back, up 5 points to a 68. He's 85 plus. I'm confused which one's which. Chris Fitzpatrick, exciting prospect, 67. Can I tell? Is there a way of figuring it out? I don't know. I'm confused. Well, Eamon White. Well, Ender Cunningham came up as a 78 to 92. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out, aren't I? I'm confused already. Dare Cunningham, exciting prospect. I bet you know. I've just forgotten in my head which one's which, but he's up 5 points. Let's have a look at the actual progression now. Then, can't we? We looked at the main ones. Stat changes. Right, let's go to the top. So first of all, Donald O'Leary up to a 59. Was a 52. Of course, we've been training him pretty hard to get him up to a 60. Eamon Kelly up to a 58, 7 points up. Chris Ennis up to a 63, which is 7 points up. McGee's up to a 61, including 11 ball control plus. That's pretty good, isn't it? Done pretty well on McGee. Patrick Kelly's gone up 6. Owen Bowen's gone up 6. Brendan Dunphy 6. I think 6 is the limit of natural progression in one season. I'm pretty sure. Barry Ennis went up 6. King Kelly up 6. Joseph Staunton 6. Niall Murphy up 6. O'Connor 6. Ian Cunningham 5. Niall Cunningham 5. Chris Fitzpatrick 5. Ender O'Neill 5. Mark Kennedy 5. Dare Cunningham 5. Ender Cunningham 5. Mark O'Leary 5. Barry Boyce went up 5. Pierce Ennis only 4. Ronan Fanning 4. Casey Moran 4. Jason Fanning 4. Neil Kavanagh 4. Brendan Gillespie 4. Owen O'Carroll 3. Mark Gallagher 3. Now, some of these players were signed in January. Casey Callahan only went at 3. He's been there all season. That's a bit of a worry. Owen Gallagher 3. Ender O'Connor only a 3. That's a bit worrying as well. Pierce Campbell 3. That was due to his injuries. Luke Rafferty only a 3. Maybe it's because these players were too high rated for this league, maybe. Brian Ennis only a 3. Eamon McGuinness was away on loan for the season. He went at 3 as well. Eamon White up 2 to a 64. Ender Lynch up 2 to a 64. Joseph Staunton, the right winger, is up to 57. Rob Johnson up to a 63. He only signed in January. And Connor Brady up 1. He only signed, obviously, a couple of weeks back. Right, let's have a look at this then. So our most played man in the team was... I'm sure it's one of the goalkeepers, isn't it? O'Leary, O'Connor? No, it's Barry Boyce. Barry Boyce played 36 games. Pierce Ennis got 35. Joseph Staunton with 34. Ender Cunningham 32. Luke Rafferty 32. And Liam O'Connor, sorry, the goalkeeper, with 31. Fitzpatrick, Kelly. So Kelly played 30 games. That's disappointing, isn't it, really? Ennis with 30 games, well, then Ian Cunningham. So we look down the lower side. I think there's a few players that... A few substitute appearances. 2 players didn't play at all. Mark Gallagher was one of them. I think he was on loan, wasn't he? I don't know. I think he might have been on loan. Eamon McGuinness obviously was on loan. Brian Ennis only played 1. These are the lower players, the 50s and that we just brought in. Ender O'Neill only played 1 game. Was he out loan as well? Must have been. Cathal McGee only played 2. But scored 3 goals in that too. That's pretty good. Then, so our top goal scorer of the season was... It was Chris Fitzpatrick with 14 goals. Then Joseph Staunton, the left back, got 13 goals. 11 in the league. 2 in the International Cup. That's amazing for a left back. Owen O'Carroll got 11 goals. Dare Cunningham just scored 9. I thought he got 10 actually in the end. Barry Ennis was 7. Pierce Campbell only played 11 games and got 7. Owen O'Carroll played 18 games and got 7 as well. 11, sorry. Barry Boyce, the right back, with 6 goals. Ender Cunningham getting 6 as well. Casey Moran had 6. Cathal McGee with 3 goals from 2 games. Ender Lynch with just a 3. Rob Johnson with 2 from centre-back isn't bad. Brendan Gillespie with 2 as well. Owen Gallagher with 2 from 8 games. Ender O'Connor only with 2. It's a bit disappointing. We're hoping for a few more. Patrick Kelly with just a 1 goal all season out of 30 games. That's not a great turnaround, is it? Chris Ennis with 1 goal. Jason Fanning with 1. Mark O'Leary with 1. And Luke Rafferty with 1. Now, who was our assist king of the season? It was Dare Cunningham. So 9 goals, 12 assists. That's not bad. Patrick Kelly might have only got 1 goal, but they get 7 assists as well. Andy Cunningham got himself 6 assists, that had to be 6 goals. Barry Ennis with 5 assists with 7 goals. Luke Rafferty with 5 assists. Kennedy with 4. Fitzpatrick with 4. Eamon White with 4. 3 for Moran, 3 for Gallagher. 2 for O'Carroll. Only 2 for Boyce and 2 for Ennis. 2 for Staunton, 2 for Pierce Campbell. 2 for Lynch, 2 for O'Connor. 1 for McGee, 1 for Fanning, 1 for Ennis, 1 for Kelly. 1 for O'Leary, 1 for Kavanagh. I thought Kavanagh scored twice, didn't he, at one point? I'm sure I remember scoring with Kavanagh. And Gillespie got 1 as well. Pretty interesting, actually. Good season, actually, for all around. I mean, we are going to look to... who's a look at? So, Kean Kelly. Kean Kelly had a potential out of the academy with an 80 to an 86. Okay, Eamon McGuinness. We've still got Eamon McGuinness, haven't we? But he's on loan, isn't he? So I can't check him, can I? Yeah, Eamon McGuinness. Does it say what he is? No, he's on loan. And Eamon White. Eamon White is a... I just saw it there a second ago. Where is it? Eamon McGuinness, right. Eamon White is a cam. Eamon White, there we go, showing great potential. There we go, yeah. So showing great potential is 80 to 85. Because Eamon White's potential was only 78 to 84 when we brought him through from the academy. So, yeah, showing great potential is 80 to 85. Ooh. You're just been at the club since 2000. That's not very good, is it? That means you've got a potential of under 80. Owen Bowen. But when I signed you, you had 83 to 9. Oh, it's because you're not 60 rated yet. Okay. Only players with 60 rated have that. Okay. Yeah, so exciting prospect means 85 plus. And showing great potential means 80 plus. And potentially something special is 90 plus. Right. We're going to continue on to the end of the season just so I can show you a couple more youth squad updates. So let's spin on to the 1st of June. Okay, we've got a first bit of difficulty then. Ian Moran is trying to force his way out of the club unless he gets his contract signed straight away. So we'll have a look at that in a moment. First of all, though, we have got a couple of youth squad updates. So Arthur Peterson, 74 to 92 central midfielder, and Douglas McKetchin, 75 to 93 right midfielder. We probably should take both of those, shouldn't we? 75 to 93 Ewan Wilson. Oh god, all these players are pretty good out there. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Right, so 74, we should take a lot of these, shouldn't we? I might have to keep some in here for now, though, until we empty the youth squad out at the end of the episode, okay? Can I continue to scout these? Yeah, we're going to continue to scout these players till next month. Just so we can see better see how good they are. That was terrible English, wasn't it? Right, you can go, you can go, you can go. I'm going to continue to scout you. You can go. I'm just saving up in case there's that one big cracking player, right? To report you, we'll scout you further later on. And we got £1 million for winning League 2. So we do need to bring Moran up from the Youth Academy. Well, let's just knock this out quick. Oop. Still trying to get these players up to a 60. O'Leary's very, very close. So we want Moran. He was the right back, wasn't he? So he was definitely one I was going to bring up this season anyway. Ian Moran, 84 to 90. Got to do it then, haven't we? 84 to 90 right back. Let's get him up there, right. Let's continue on a few more days. And we should get our final Irish scout report on the Monday. Here goes the Republic of Ireland scout report then. Brian Ennis, same name. You're not very good though. Liam Fanning's not very good. That's why I saved the space. Patrick Connolly, you can go. Neil Kerr will continue to scout you, but Jason Bowen, 80 to 94 Yes, we'll have you then, mate. Straight in. Let's have a quick look and see what he is and how good he is. Jason Bowen is a cam. He's 62 rated. Again, we weren't very lucky on the overall. 62 rated, 80 to 94 potential. So let's see how he continues to grow as we get to our next scout report. Our next monthly update. Oh, God knows what I'm talking about. Here we go then. Youth Squad monthly report. Ian Campbell, 84 to 94. Great. 64 current. Looks like he's going to be very good here, isn't he? McGuinness is now 16 years old. Fantastic. So bring him up in the summer as well. Jason Bowen, 84 to 94 cam. 62 current. Another one could bring up in the summer. Ian Campbell, 83 to 89. 61 current. Brendan Dunphy, 63 current. 76 to 90. Luke O'Carroll, 53 current. 77 to 91. Kevin Brennan, 84 to 90. Good. Barry Murphy, 86 to 94. Richard O'Donnell, 81 to 87. James O'Donnell, 83 to 89. Oliver Nicholson, 83 to 89. And Ben Graham, you are 79 to 87. I'll leave you there for now. And Liam Morrison, 81 to 87. Looking good. Right, let's see if we can go forward another month then. And here we go then. Youth Squad update again. Right. First of all then, we have got Ireland. Continue to scout. I want 90 pluses really now. Ian Brennan looks good, doesn't he? 77 to 94. Got to take that one if we can. We can. Okay. Enda McGee, you can go. Ian Moran, you can go. Donald Callahan, you can go. And Dare Staunton. We'll continue to scout both of you, I think. Right. Also, we have got Scotland. Arthur Peterson, 77 to 91. 79 to 93, that one. 77 to 94, 77 to 91, 74 to 92, 70 to 90, 64 to 84 can go. 74 to 94, 73 to 94, 62 to 86. I'm just a bit dubious because I know our youth squad is currently packed. You were awful there, weren't you? 64 to 46 to... There we are. Right, we could possibly sign one of these up. You're not... Is that a goalkeeper or is that a centre-back? That's a centre-back. Okay, we'll take... You're not as actually guaranteed to be that good though, are you, really? I will continue to scout a bit longer. Oh, it's ended. Crap. Okay, I've got to take what I can take now, haven't I? I'm looking at current ability as well here. They're all pretty pants though, aren't they? Well, you are too risky. You're too risky. You're probably... You're a centre-back though. I do need centre-backs. 77 to 94, Roy. You're a goalkeeper though, aren't you? I don't necessarily need a goalkeeper. Dave Smith. Pretty good name. Highest amount. So I'll just go for a highs then. Maybe 94. 73 to 94, Jack Taylor. 74 to 94, Alistair Murray. There you go, our youth squad's full. Right, let's have a look at our youth squad then. Is there anyone pants here? Do we need another goalkeeper? That's the question. I mean, we know already Liam O'Connor's going to be our main goalkeeper, 84 to 94. We know that already. He's got a potential of over 90. Our second goalkeeper then is currently Callahan. Has an 81 to 87 potential. So Callahan's maybe not necessarily that great. Don't think Dunphy as well. So Dunphy, you can be released. Jack Taylor's in. 47 current ability is pretty poor, isn't it? 79 to 87 is not good enough. 81 to 87, is that good enough? I don't think it is at this level, to be honest. We want higher than that. See if we can get away from that for now. Right, what are we going to bring in? Dave Smith, you can come in. Barry Robertson, you can come in. So we've got these two here. Physically strong cam. We've got loads of cams. Loads of centre mids. Loads of wingers. I'm going to go for the risky centre back, Alistair Drummond. And the rest of the players are going to have to disappear. And then it leaves... Is that the last one? Yeah, okay, right. Wow. 77 to 94, 74 to 94. You're crap. You're crap. You're crap. You're crap. You're crap. So it leaves us a free play. 77 94, 74 94. So you've got... You could be up to 75 now. You could be up to 68. I mean, I've got to sign this guy, really, haven't I? Because he could literally go straight to the first team, right? Should we just move some of these players like Ian Campbell, like, for example? Let me just... I've got to write these players down as I do it, though. Ian Campbell. Season 3 we're going into. He's a cam. And he's 84 to 94. Right, Ian Campbell, let's get you signed up. Philip McGuinness. So I've got to write all these down so I know who I've got, when, and what their potentials were. Of course, it doesn't really matter because we can always look in the squad hub anyway, but... So Philip McGuinness, you're coming up. I think so. You're... Who's that high rated now then? So Jason Bowen, you're 62. So none of them's massively high rated now, are they? Richard O'Donnell, I think, is a player we're gonna bring up. We need their extra centre backs, I think. So Richard O'Donnell. We will do the rest of the promotions probably off camera before next season. I'll go through them all as we do. Well, I'll do them on camera, but I'll have everything written down beforehand. Right, promote you then. Right. Then we can sign all three of these now. Then can't we sign... Thomas Brennan's the one we want to check then. Thomas Brennan, you've got a pretty high current ability, hopefully. Your current ability is 63. Again, we're so unlucky. It could have been anywhere between, was it like 62 and 75? And we got to 63. Gutted. Right, anyway, let's get forward to the next youth squad update. And probably the end of the season, actually, I think. It is the end of the season. Let's see what the board have got to say. Dear Gamer, we've come to the end of the season. The board could not be happy with your performance so far. The players and staff clearly look up to you, and you've done an excellent job aligning yourself with the club's vision, both on and off the pitch. We'll be delighted if you would stay next season. Sincerely, the board of directors. So there we go. We're going to call that it for an episode. Next time we'll come back. We'll do a lot of the setup for the new season, and we'll do some transfers. We'll get some players in for the youth squad. And I think we'll really start to build something special, hopefully. I feel like we could potentially get promoted back-to-back. I think our team is definitely strong enough. But we will move a few players on this season, I think, and allow some players to start to progress at other clubs and just help the nation of Ireland out. And hopefully, I don't know, we might look at potentially trying to get the Ireland job this year. I mean, it's going to be a bit more difficult. I don't want to get it too early when our players aren't ready, because then we might get sacked. But I want to try and get it when probably maybe another season when we get in the championship and our players are like mid to high 70s. We might have a good run, but hey ho. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you want to see some more. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.